Alright guys, so this will be a video on one of the first master challenges that I have for you guys. And this one's all about just placement. By the end of this, you'll be able to really know if you're really good at placing objects in your scene and also arranging them so that you can actually see them properly. Let's go over how this works. So, first things first, you want to download the Unity package. I have mine on my computer already, and this Unity package is called Placement Mastery. You're going to click it and you can either drag it into your scene like that, or you can go to Assets, Import Package, Custom Package, and find it that way. Either way is fine, and we're going to import this package like that. We'll import everything and just click the import button. You won't get that error, but I got that error on mine. Don't stress it. So this is what your scene will look like. You will have this little background here, and you'll notice that when you click on the background, it opens up everything in here, and it's only a camera and a background here. That's because everything you need is going to be in your actual folders. So here's what I'm going to do. Go inside course folder. I'm going to go inside lesson activity, placement master, and you will see that first we have the scene that we're in right now. If you go into this folder, you'll see all the different assets you could choose from. But more importantly, if you click on this right here, you can double click on the image. You will see an example of what you need to do in the image you want to recreate. So for the first image, you see we have a smiley face. What you do, you go in here and you just start clicking and dragging up the objects until you create your smiley face, like so. Now, when it comes to this challenge, there's three to four things you really need to know. Those are how to move a character, how to rotate an object, how to scale an object, and something called order and layers. I'm going to go over all four of those things really quickly because this really should be a refresher. So I'm going to go over all these things really quickly. Very first thing, if you want to get any object into Unity, you just find it in your project window, you click on it, hold down the left click button, and drag it into your scene like so. With it dragged in, you can do whatever you want to it. Now, if you want to move your object, you want to press W on the keyboard, and that will enter the Move tool. If you click the middle button right here, you can move on any axis. You click the up arrow, move on the Y. The red arrow moves on the X, like so. If you want to rotate an object, you press E on the keyboard, and you can rotate it. The best way to rotate is just hover over the blue line right here, and click it and drag it, and you'll start rotating the object. Finally, if you want to scale an object, press R on the keyboard. You can click the middle square to scale it up and down uniformly. Or if you want to scale it on one axis, you just click on the box, scale like that, or like that. And that's really it when it comes to just moving, scaling, and rotating. The very last thing I want to show you is this. So say I have my smiley face right here, right? And I want to drag this eye in here. You notice that when I drag the eye in here, the image kind of got put in the background. You can't really see it. Don't worry, your image is still here. You can notice that by if you go into the left-hand side, see your hierarchy, you'll see your image. What we need to do, we need to modify this image so that we can actually see what it says. So where it says order and layers, I'm going to click that. I'm going to make it 1. And now what's happened is because I made order and layers 1, this object right here is set to 0. So this object is now technically behind. The eye is technically in front of the smiley face, and this circle behind the eye. You can increase the order and layers to be whatever you want. And the way it'll work is so long as it's in front, the number is higher than what's below it, it'll always make that appear first. So that's really it when it comes down to it. The rest of this will really be up to you. Again, your goal is to make an image that looks like this. You will see with this image that there are going to be times where you'll need to use order and layers a lot. There will be times where you need to rotate a lot, and there will be times where you need to be very specific and precise on where you're placing your objects. For a written version of what the rules are for this one, I will refer you to the worksheet, which will look something like this. And you'll see that for Movement Master, the first objective, just make a smiley face. Second one, we create a house. Third one, we create the Smash Bros logo. And the fourth one, you're going to arrange your sprites to create a Pong arena. So it'll look a little bit like this. The only difference with this challenge here is that you need to ensure your player 1 character is at -2 on the x-axis and exactly -2 on the y-axis. And this, for your player 2, make sure it's at +2 on the x and -2 on the y. If you complete all 3 of the challenges from 1 to 3, you will get full points for this. If you complete the 4th challenge, which is the final one, you'll get bonus points. With that being said, that's really it for this video. Please complete this challenge, and when you complete it, just export your finished product. Your first initial, last name, underscore, place, mastery. If you need any help, please let me know, or you can refer back to any of the other videos that we've made in this unit so far. With that being said, see you later.